Hello, what is the minimum price per share I should consider? Well, when you start swing trading, you are a beginner swing trader, it might be a good idea to consider stocks that cost up to $100 per share. It's good to start with large cap stocks, and among large cap stocks, not a lot of stocks cost less than $100 per share. So therefore, it's good to prioritize or consider stocks that cost up to $300 per share. That will allow you to find a good amount of stocks and multi your list. It's good to have, list of stocks that cost more than that. But then for the first year, if you want, we can pick out of that list the one that costs up to $300. By focusing on stocks that cost less than $100 or up to $300, you will be able to stretch your money, not having to allocate a lot of money for one share of stocks if the stock is expensive. The good things with those stocks that cost more, you make more profit with them as well. Today we are going to analyze HSY, and we can take a look at how much it costs per share. Keep in mind that those prices vary, so therefore I don't like to have price on my watch list, because depending on when you pull those stocks and analyze them, the price will be on the highest or could be on the lowest. So today is January 22, 2026, and we are going to analyze HSY. When we take these stocks, for instance, here that we analyzed yesterday, a price per share is $57. And we say it is okay to buy at this time because, again, is lower than, it went below the trend line we like to buy at. So, but then we like to buy at the valley and sell it at the peak after it surpassed the peak. And we can see that the previous peak was $78 here. 57 and 78 is like $20 different. So you can see the difference between the two. If you purchase it around, $58 for instance, and let's say you will hold on to it, it will take more than a year to reach all-time new highs again, and you will sell it. And if we go to maximum monthly chart, this growth here, it could well, this growth continue for about 5 years here. So if it's going to take 5 years to earn $20 profit from where you bought it from, keep that in mind. Let's go to maximum daily chart and analyze HSY. So HSY costs 196 right now and is around the valley line as well. So that is the valley line here. So is it a buy? Well, let's take a look at it. I will say yes, it is a buy today when the market's open. And why is that? Well, it's already left the valley line that we like to buy at, and it left it early 2025. We have the date on the x-axis from the past to the present, and we have the price on the y-axis from $0 up. 2025 is this dotted line. We are seeing our teal color here, valley line here. It left it and is moving around, and we have this support line that it seems to be claiming. One way would be to wait for that to pull to this support line before you buy, and there is a chance it might pull back to it. It has been following it, but yes, that is a choice. But the thing is, it left already this valley line, and I could say no, it is not a buy because it's already somewhat far from it, and I would prefer to buy at that valley line. But I made a purchase somewhere there when I caught it toward the end of 2025. I was okay buying it there. That's why I put that arrow there. So, and you can see that it has been moving around there. It could pull back a little bit as well. You could wait to see if it's going to pull back down the way it did it here, before you buy. Because again, as it's moving around, it's going to be like a short trend line will end, a new one will start, type of thing. So you can trace short trend lines all around as you are analyzing those to see which short trend line is using. And if, for instance, tracing this one, you could expect it might pull back somewhat close to it and then buy, or just buy where it is. But keep in mind that it could pull back. You might be temporarily negative in it before it will start going up. So it is a possibility. But the reason why I say it is a buy is because it's close. It's still close to the valley line than it is to all-time new high. For that reason, it's still in the buy zone. But I would prefer to buy right there when it touch base with that support line. But I didn't catch it there, and I end up buying it as it was moving away from it. That's how those large cap takes their time to move, and you have time to catch it. You may not catch exactly where you would prefer to catch it, but you will still find time to get in when you find it. So, and when we are looking at this all-time new high here is 200, let's just say 275, for instance. So buying it somewhere here around 174. Let's just round numbers here. 174, and all-time new high is 176 minus 174 is giving us $102 profit. That is when the price is higher per share, the profit is higher per share as well. So let's see how long it took for that to reach all-time new high. Since we are not seeing the whole chart, we can go to maximum monthly chart to look at it. It started somewhere here, again went up for a year and then pull back and then continue. So we can start it from here, which is in probably 2019 or so, all the way to 2000. Let me zoom. It will allow us to see those years. So 2018, May 2018 to 2023. So how many years is that? It's going to be 6. From 2018 to 2020 is 2 years. From 2020 to 2023 is 3 years. So about 5 years and a half or so, and pretty much about the same as MD L.L.C, the previous one that we saw, which took about 5 years as well. But keep in mind that we didn't calculate the price from here though. So the price from here was what? $93. When I put my mouse on it, I'm seeing the corresponding price here is 90, let's just say $94 here to this. So if we bring it back again, 276 minus 94 is 182. So from that valley line going up is 182. So therefore, buying it somewhere here, we could estimate, it's just an estimation though, if it's going to have this increase by the time we reach the peak. Buying it at 175, for instance, we could estimate that it could well go all the way to 357, for instance, you know, when it was its type of peak, because again, we like to sell it after it surpassed the all-time new high. We don't sell it right away. We like to see last time it left this valley line, how long it continued to climb up before it was done. And it took 5 years and a half. Therefore, we could estimate it will take about 5 years as well. And plan to wait 5 years to sell it, but keep an eye on it as well. And let's not forget that at some point it might try to sharply fall back for a month, because we are using maximum monthly chart to look at it. Every single bar here is 1 month. So 1 month it sharply went back down and then went back up. But we are going to now try to sell it, but continue holding on to it. So therefore, we could anticipate that this could take us, we could have it for 5 years. So that will fall under investment. But we are going to use swing trading strategy for it. So, and you can see you make about $100 to $182 per share with these stocks. So if we go back to yesterday stocks MD L.L.C, and instead of using this price and compare it to this, let's use the last time it left this valley line, which will be actually this one here. It was at 35. Let's just use 34. So 34 to 78. 78 minus 34 is $44. So $44 for 5 years or so, 2018 as well to 2023, but the same. And maybe they might even be in the same, yeah, they are in the same industry and sub-industry as well. So, and they have the same pattern. So they are consumer stable. So there is some stability to the pattern as well. So you'll have about $44. Hold on to this for the same amount of time. And if you purchase it somewhere like 57, so if we take that 44 plus 57 is 101. So buying it around 57, you could anticipate to sell it after 5 years around 101 and make about $44 profit here. So do you see the difference between the two? Both you'll hold on to them for about the same amount of time. You can make $44 with these stocks, when you can make about, if you these stocks you can make between $20 and $44, when with Hershey's you can make between $102 to 182 per share. So depend on if as soon as it reach all-time new high, you sell it, or you want to hold on to it for about 5 years, estimating it might continue going up for the same amount of time. So it could be from 102 to $182 per share here as well. But keep in mind that you are using more money here per share compared to the other one as well. So that's why I like to say that when the price per share is higher, the profit per share is higher as well. Even though it's moving slowly, the incremental changes is in higher dollar amount compared to cents for less price per share type of stocks. When those low dollar per share stocks are moving per cents, the difference will be in cents. When the purchase per share, when the price per share is higher, the difference in fluctuation could be in dollar. Does that make sense? So therefore, don't avoid those shares that cost a lot of money if you can afford them. Just know that you can make more money with them if you are willing to hold on to them, because again, those large cap, they take their time and they grow, far up. So thank you so much for watching. We thank you very much for your time. Thank you for all your comments, and we thank you very much for subscribing to our channel. I purchase stocks that cost per share more than $1,000, and when it's that expensive, sometimes I just buy one share, and when the price is less, I can buy multiple shares. So sometimes you can for the first year, you can just buy one share per stocks of those stocks on your watch list, so that you can stretch your money and test those stocks, because sometimes you have to buy the stocks to actually experiment your strategy with that stocks. So you'll be able to buy a lot of stocks from your watch list that are setting for you to buy when you have the money in the account to buy them. And after that, once you have a good experience with your strategy, the second year, those stocks you purchased the first year and you sold them, when they are set for you to buy again, you can buy more share from there, because to increase the profit, you can just buy more share using the same strategy. And by continuing saving money and putting it in your account, you will grow your account from the profit from selling the stocks, and from the money you are saving to add to your account. From there you can buy more shares, and from there you can buy stocks that cost more than $300 as well. So thank you so much for watching. It's a journey. Enjoy the process. Thank you for subscribing to our channel as well. I'm Afiavi Liberman, founder of Liberman Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel, and ninasoap.com, our blog. On our channel and on our blog, we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on your employer to provide for your family. And swing trading is one way to make money. Just that small, and grow your accounts from there. The way we analyze HSY, that's the way we do our chart analysis. If you like our strategy and you like to practice analyzing stocks and receive feedback, will you please check the link to our small group online workshop? Will you please check the link in the description of this video, or visit our online store liberdownload.com and reserve a spot. For more swing trading videos in this series, will you please check the playlist in the description of this video, how to start swing trading step by step using long up trend line. And we do have other swing trading related playlists as well in the description of this video. Thank you.